what's up guys, it's time for another mystery skin gift giveaway. If you want to enter into these, it's very simple. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave your region and your summoner name down below. Here's some of the ones that the winner from the last one won.
Hey guys, as you may well know, Nunu was buffed a few days ago on the live servers, and if you haven't seen my video on the changes called the Don't Care Didn't Read Patch Notes, or even potentially the follow-up video where I did a bot lane as Nunu support with a Teemo ADC and proceeded to create possibly the most unenjoyable experience that an ADC player has ever seen, then I would highly recommend going and checking that out to see exactly what the extent of the damage is on this champion. But for those too lazy, I'll give you a quick rundown. Our boy Nunu, the herald of int feeding, the disco master, received a massive change on the PPE that was poised to boot him as a picker ban during the next patch. One that many people, myself included, spoke up about massively because, sweet Christ, it not only sounded ridiculous, but mathematically was entirely broken. And if you're not aware, this major change to Nunu this patch was that his W, Blood Boil, not only grants the movement speed and attack speed now, but at all levels now, it also gives a 40% increase to not only the person you're buffing, but yourself also, meaning that at level 5, if the person you're blood boiling happens to have around 300 AP, they're granted an extra 120, or 162 if you're rocking a Rabadon's death cap, ability power. Now, any of you that play this game to any degree might actually see that as a bit of a fucking problem. Apparently, dropping literally 4,000 gold worth of stats and steroids around the place might be cause for concern, and you'd very likely be in the right. I called that Azir and Kayle would be prime contenders for abuse alongside Teemo, and what do you know? The day after the patch comes out, I catch wind of this clip. Now you can see why two champions, both of whom are actually very likely behind their laning counterparts, two-manning Baron at 22 minutes and 11 seconds when they're behind might be a slight issue. So, this hotfix, finally, clearly a major retcon by Riot, right? Despite the community outcry being like, guys, are you sure about this? And it reaching live anyway, seeing his win rate jump to being the second highest win rate jungler at Platinum plus Elo, and having his win rate go to 60% sometimes at the 20-minute mark in Silver, which is like the average of all players on League, would be an indicator that maybe instead of giving him this ridiculous fucking level of shit on his kit, maybe just rework him. He's so old. I mean, this buff confused everyone to begin with. Nobody thought that this would be a good idea. Pros are perma-banning him now. People are terrified of him, despite the fact that his kit is still archaic as fuck. And without actually having these overtuned abilities, he'd be completely useless. You'd have to actually be a potato to think that seeing this ability isn't some kind of small error of judgment from Riot. So I'm glad that they're hotfixing that. I'm just kidding. They're actually just taking 2 damage off of his on hits on his Q. Let's see how that affects everything. I got it. Whew. I'm smarking. Flash down. Are you ready for like the deep undercover smark right now? Watch this shit.
Ash?
Oh my god. So. Get styled on, dude! Woo! Yeah, that hotfix really changed up the game. Well played, Riot. Another great decision. See you guys later.